Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, every round begins on the feet, and that is music to the ears of one Justin Gaethje, arguably the most exciting fighter in mixed martial arts today, and he's going to get after it, of that you can be sure. Well, it's about as appropriate a nickname as we have in MMA, the Highlight Justin Gaethje, and he has found his range early tonight. Nice front kick lands for the kickboxer there, and I guess on the other side, DC, if you're the wrestler, gotta be undeterred, still gotta figure out a way to get this fight down.
You gotta keep pressing. You gotta keep going forward, trying to get those takedowns. You also gotta recognize that that kick coming right up the middle. And if you can time it correctly, you can change that into a shot that will allow for you to get the takedown.
Oh, collar tied. All right, so there's that power right from Michael Chandler. He talked a lot about mixing it up this week, but that right hand is his weapon of choice, and he found the button early.
It is his weapon of choice, and I think a lot of his success is based on the fact that he's such a high-level wrestler. So when he level changes, people tend to drop their hands, and Chandler drops that big right hand on him. I think this is one of the best athletes in the entire UFC.
Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Gaethje. Frantic pace early on to this one. All right, early round action here. No surprise to see Justin Gaethje go to the leg kicks early.
I mean, we saw Justin Gaethje just demolish guys with those leg kicks before the UFC and now as he is in the UFC. This guy is a tremendous fighter. He is a fantastic leg kicker, and you see him using those weapons tonight.
27 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Oh, wow, huge uppercut. That's going to leave him off. And that one certainly found the target. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Chandler's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there. That was a nice strike.
Chandler's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Chandler gets caught by that straight hand. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
He's back in the clinch. How does he disappear?
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, so a nice... Oh, he lands the flying knee!
Nice hook there by Justin.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
His head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, huge left. Gaethje with a cracking right. All right, so you see some redness on that calf. Maybe he's starting to slow down a little bit.
It looks like he is. Starting to really hurt him.
45 seconds remain in the round.
That's a big strike right there.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Both guys appear to land there. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, that calf is starting to show signs of bruising now.
And you can tell in the way that he's walking. Starting to take an effect.
15 seconds. Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg. Horse out for the end of round one. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a real... All right, let us get you some replays.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Checks that leg kick. Oh, nice advance there. He's just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of Justin Gaethje.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Looking to land the leg kick now.
And now some separation.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, you see.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with it. Oh, he hurt him bad. Oh, big elbow. Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Chandler's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target. I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys.
Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's horrible.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, big elbow.
does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you get back to your feet right away, because you can also sway the judges by getting back up to your feet and maybe exploding with one last flurry. And look at the pulse on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
Chandler's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. All right, that's the end of round number 2. Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters in.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to get close to the end of the fight.
Gaethje gets up. He is back on the feet here. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, disguise that. Nice trip to get the takedown from the clinch. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Excellent ground and pound there by Michael Chandler. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Chandler's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
Well, we've got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Chandler's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. A swing and a miss by Gaethje. Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye. Might even be starting to close. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Chandler's now switching his stance. Well, Gaethje's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside physician, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Chandler gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Trying to double up on that jab. Chandler's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Push kick there to the body. Gaethje's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Under a minute to go.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds. And it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Got the single collar tie. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
20 seconds left. Oh, he lands another crushing kick to his opponent's leg. He is staying committed with that weapon, and this might be over soon.
Yeah, he is not kicking to the leg. He's kicking through the leg, and you see his opponent limping now all around the octagon.
Gaethje's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jaw. Well, that was a damn...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. He is in a lot of danger now. His opponent has beaten him. He's battered him. And now he is wearing it. There's a ton of blood on his face.
Oh, he continues to land with these elbows. You might get a cut here. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Pretty good elbow there from the bottom. Got to stay active off of your back.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Chandler getting pounded by those hammer fists. We might get a stoppage here. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. When his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, a strong series of committed elbows here. Those are starting to add up. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Michael Chandler. All right, pausing the action here. The referee is going to intervene, and he will call on the doctor to look at that cut on his cheek. Pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's a nasty cut, but the blood goes down into the face. Hey, you might taste some iron, but it should not affect your vision.
Yeah, doctor not here to make friends. He has no choice but to stop the fight. We have blood on our notes. Goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.